Good evening to one and all who are present to this webinar. So I am Karthik, one of the team members of Veganic Private Limited. So let me talk about the our company before. So Veganic is a cloud-based franchise kitchen which aims at providing delicious vegan food to its customers in Tier 1 cities, whereas for Tier 2 and 3 cities, we provide homemade finger-licking veg food. Veganic ventured out this year with an aim to provide opportunities to local communities and empowering women. So, today's webinar is on social media marketing and advertising. This is an important aspect for any business these days, because as everybody or most of may be knowing that digital marketing is a space where one can find a numerous large number of data for audience and customers, and even to promote their products and services. So today we came up with this initiative so that many people can know what social media marketing is and how an advertising can be done so that their business can come out in the world wide web. So please note that this webinar is on the basis of basics of social media marketing and advertising, and not on the in-depth huge database which we are currently having. But with that said, I want to introduce the host for today's webinar, and who is going to talk about social media marketing and advertising, that is Ms. Monica Sharma. So Monica did her mass communication and journalism from Christ University, and she recently completed her master's in hospitality and tourism from Manipal University. She has also uh, been interning in NDTV, so she will be knowing about how marketing and advertising works in a broader aspect. But since this is a smaller webinar, she's going to talk about the smaller bits which we always miss in our day-to-day interaction on social media. So I would take this opportunity to I would take this opportunity to tell you guys that Monica will be taking over this presentation starting now.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Karthik, for the warm welcome. I would try my best to be as precise as possible because this is something that I'm doing for the first time. So, I would also like to say that I am not an expert in what I'm going to be talking about, but yes, I know I have a little bit knowledge about social media marketing and advertising since I have been a part of NDTV and I've also done journalism. So please excuse if I do not touch upon many aspects of it. So I would basically start with telling everybody what exactly is social media marketing. So when we talk about social media marketing, it is the use of social media platforms to connect with your audience, and it's basically to build your brand, increase sales, and drive website traffic. When I talk about driving website traffic, plays an important role in letting people know where your brand actually starts, and especially for a brand like Veganic. And since we are new in this venture, it would be appropriate for us to advertise on social media first, because in today's time everybody is on social media, especially during this whole lockdown period. The only thing people do right now apart from work from home is be on social media. So also this involves publishing great content on social media profiles, and it also helps you engage with your followers and analyze your results, and it also allows you to run social media advertisements. When I talk about running social media advertisements, it's basically to increase your sales. So some of the major social media platforms, as all of us know, are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, and Snapchat. I think another social media platform where people advertise their business in today's time would be TikTok. I know it's not a great example, but I have seen a lot of people posting their videos on TikTok, so that more and more people see their video and start sharing it. Because right now, I think that's the most budding platform. And also, there's a range of social media management tools that help businesses get out of their comfort zone and try to experiment. For example, I would talk about Buffer, which is a social media management tool. I would be delving more into social media management tools a little later. So when people say, is social media marketing that important? Absolutely, it's very, very important, and it's one of the most cost efficient online marketing strategy for a very long time. So social media also helps you grow your visibility and brand awareness without having to pay for it. Obviously, when you advertise on Insta, you're not paying to advertise yourself. If you're a self-made brand like us, you would obviously advertise first on platforms like Instagram and Facebook. However, when it comes to social media campaigns, all you can do is you can use important marketing tools. There are a lot of marketing tools I have found out when I was researching about this. So it's also said that good social media tool help you find the good content to share. For example, if your content is not that good, nobody would want to, like, taste your brand. For example, Veganic. Now, suppose when I'm posting something on behalf of Veganic, I'm posting on behalf of Veganic and not based on Monica Sharma. Because see, on my personal account, I can post anything, but when I'm posting from a professional account, I have to look at what where the people whether people actually are interested in looking at my content, or are they here only for time pass. For example, if I post something on Veganic right now, since it's a food-based cloud kitchen, I would obviously look up to Google and see where I have good images. Now, when I come up with good images, I will see how I can attract people to order food. That's my basic intention right now. And when I post something on social media, for example, right now I think Instagram is the most preferred option. So when I post something on Instagram, I will make sure that I attract as many customers as possible, no matter from which part of world they are from. I will make sure that I attract as many customers as possible. So focusing on content, yes, focusing on content is very, very necessary. While posting on social media, we should always make sure that um, we should always make sure that we highlight on our content more than anything else. So, when I say this, I would say that we should make sure that we post the right kind of content along with the appropriate picture. So, when I talk about picture, I would emphasize on picture because when we open Instagram, the first thing our eye catches is the picture, right? So, especially when it's food. Now, big brands like Pedro or Bombay Canteen, when we open and see the post, we obviously tend to get hungry, and that's what's our intention, that get people hungry and get them to order from our website. So I would like to give a few points when I talk about posting content on Instagram. So the basic mistake we all do. Um, yeah, the basic mistake we all do is that we always tend to put our logo everywhere. So we should not be doing that. I mean, yes, of course, logo is an important part of our brand, but when we are posting something, we should always make sure that the logo is not always the highlight. So when I open a post, my eye should not catch the logo or the toll-free number on the image. My eye should catch the food and the description written. And also when it comes to description, I have seen a lot of people write long descriptions, but personally, I don't think anybody has the time in today's uh, world to sit and read the entire description. They would obviously get bored. So keep your description as crisp as possible, and the post should also not be too overcrowded. So one Instagram image should not have all the things written on it. It should not say, okay, Veganic is this, toll free number is this, you can order here, you can order there. It should be very crisp, it should be very brief. And the